Hey guys, Jungle Bob here. So this video is on a Br550 Stihl blower that has recoil problems. And as we get into it, we notice it has a few more problems going on with it. So we'll show you. If you're interested, stay tuned. We'll get right into it. Jungle Bob here. So today we've got it's got a Br550 cover on it. It brings it in. Recoil, won't rewind. Says he's missing a screw down here, which he is. So I'm guessing he's probably tightened these two up here too tight. It's not allowing this to go back in. That's all he says is wrong with it, but just looking it over, I can see a bunch of gas leaking right in here. Primer bulb's real soft on it. So we're gonna take this off here and see what's up. I can bet this recoil is gonna pop back in as soon as I loosen this screw. So let's see. We hope it will anyway. Okay, can't even get that screw out. Let me get my handheld and see what's up. Alright guys, so I got it off. You see it's missing one of the dog legs on it, or paws. It looks like it can be rebuilt. You just have to pop this little clip off right here, and we'll put some new paws on it and put the clip back on it. I think we can save this starter. But I don't know if y'all can see that. There's a bunch of fuel leaking right in here. I can't tell if it's the seal or if it's just running down where I told you it's leaking on here. So we're going to pull the cover off of here and look and see what's up. Now as you can see, there's quite a bit of leakage right in there. So we get down in here though, this kind of looks like to me it's got a leak in the bottom end. I don't even know if it'll crank, so we're going to see if it'll fire over before we go any further with it. And I'll let him know about this leak. I can't really fix that without pulling the motor. So we'll see. So it does run, but look right here. I'm going to press this primer bulb. See if you can see that. Yeah. So that may be where all this gas is coming from. But yeah, you can take these as long as you're careful, and you can crank them. It's like a, I don't know. I take a 1/2-inch drill and just. You got to be careful though. So I'm going to clean this up, change that starter pawl, put a new primer bulb on it, and we're going to put it back together. And I'll advise him of the leak down here, because it does look like it may be leaking. It's hard to say. Anyway, that's a whole nother project. Guys, so we got this kind of cleaned up. We put the new primer bulb on. It's working good. Clean this up down here. It looks like the crank seal is leaking just a little bit. But more importantly, well, not as equally as important, looks like the valve cover gasket's shot too. So we're going to put a valve cover gasket on it. We'll get that little kit from Stihl. I think I got a couple in stock. If not, I'll have to run up and get some. We'll put that on there. He doesn't want to mess with this crank seal right now. And I'm hoping, I hadn't ran it enough. I want to run it once I get that valve cover changed and gasket changed, and see. It hadn't got any play in it, but I'm going to have to do a test on it. But if it's leaking there He's probably just going to run it till it quits, but we'll go ahead and throw a new air filter in it. As far as the starter paw goes, what I was going to show you is I found an old paw I had laying around, but it's missing the little nib that goes on there. So I'm going to, while I'm up at the store, I'm going to pick up a couple of these paws. But all you have to do to change this is just pop this little spring off right here. And I don't know if I can show you. Let me see if I can show you. So everything looks good on here except for that. What I normally do, just take you some needle nose, just kind of make sure you know what the orientation is on it, you know, where it goes, but you want to, where the small end goes, when it pulls out, it pulls that out, and that catches on that little nib that's sticking up. The one I had is missing the nib, so this is not going to work, because that's what makes it pop out when you pull it. Anyway, so you just take I just take it. You can do it by hand sometimes. Anyway, it's kind of hard for me to do it on camera without a GoPro or something to show you. Just get right in there. Easier. Well, anyway, I can't do it because I'm on camera, I guess. But there we go. You don't want to break it though, taking it off. So you get the idea, I hope. Well, this is a complete fail. Let me get it off and I'll show you. Like I said, get your needle nose and just pull in there, and this thing will just slide out. You got to put a little pressure on it, and it just pops up like that, and you get it out. Now be careful, there's a little metal washer that goes over right there, and I'm gonna go ahead and replace the whole set, but then these things, they just pull right out. Just like that. And I'll show you the difference in a good one and a bad one. Now this one's still working, but it's a little rounded on the end there. But this is the little nib I was talking about sticking up. And the other one that was in here I showed you on the previous part of this video was all broken. But I had this one laying around, but it's missing a little nib, so it's not going to work. So anyway, so when you put it back together, just make sure you get this little metal washer back on there. Underneath here where this rope wraps around is a little, this recoil comes in a cartridge that just pops in there. But all that part's good, so we're just going to replace this. This is about a $45 starter new from Stihl, so if you can replace this, fix it, fine. You know, that's the way to go. So we'll get ready to put it back on, and I'll show you if we get the part today. I may end this video before then. But anyway, so that's it, pretty much. If you enjoyed watching, leave me some likes and comments. Jungle Bob out.